Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This trip took me about 200 miles from home, so I spent the first couple of nights at Mile High Campground, which is just off the Blue Ridge Parkway on the Cherokee Indian Reservation. Mile High Campground was established in 1998 by Glenn J. Bradley Jr., an enrolled member of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. The campground sits at an elevation of over 5,400 feet and offers primitive sights, many with amazing views. The Mountains to Sea Trail passes right through this beautiful campground, and it's only about a 20-minute drive to Waterrock Knob. The facilities at Waterrock Knob were dedicated in 1961 and is now home to the Parkway's highest visitor center. Recently updated in 2021, the Visitor Center offers exhibits, a gift shop, snacks, drinks, and restrooms. Waterrock Knob itself is the highest peak in the Balsams mountain range at 6,292 feet. The Balsams are named for the Plott family, whose ancestor George Plott immigrated to North Carolina in the late 18th century from Germany. With him he brought 5 Hanover hounds and settled in the mountains. His son bred the family pack to local stock and produced what is now known as the Plott Hound, North Carolina's state dog. This is the trailhead for hike number 3, the Balsams. Starts off at Waterrock Knob. The Visitor Center is right over there. They have restrooms, and the trail is 2.5 miles each way. It's from the Visitor Center here to Fork Ridge Overlook. It's only about 150 feet in from the Visitor Center. The MST turns off to the right here. Or you can also go up to the top. It is a beautiful day, no chance of rain, and it feels like it's in the 40s. It may be a little warmer by now. I know it was about 40 degrees when I woke up this morning, about 5:30 or 6 at Mile High Campground. Didn't sleep too good last night. For one thing, it was like my first night, and usually don't sleep that good on the first night. My sleeping pad deflated in the middle of the night, so that was fun. I did have a Z-pad and another ridge rest pad underneath that just in case. And when I woke up this morning, there was a couple in the campsite next to me, and the guy was hollering and arguing. So I ended up changing sites. Actually, I got a site with a better view, although I was happy with the site I was on. But anyway, yeah, you never know about people. This trail starts out a lot of steps going downhill. And it's flattened out. You can hear the cars on the parkway down there. I'm trying to do hikes number 3, 2, and 1. So this one is the Balsams, and number 2 is just a short hike at a kind of lofty visitor center. And then number 1 is a longer one. It's 4.5 miles each way, starting from Klingman's Dome. So we're gonna go down and then back up. That one, I would try to get a ride at the end, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna do the short one tomorrow. So this one's on segment 2 of the Mountains to Sea Trail. Total elevation gain 656 feet. Loss of 1,202 feet. Like I said, 2.5 miles each way. Great views, moderate hike and challenging landscape, diverse flora and fauna. Dogs are allowed on leash. I think that's pretty much everywhere on the MST. Except for maybe the Smokies. Whew, I'm tired already. I finally caught the dreaded you-know-what back on September 13th. That took me a couple of weeks to get over that. That was during the time that I wanted to do these hikes. So I'm a little behind schedule, but we'll get there. I don't know if I'm more tired from that or just lack of sleep from last night. But yeah, I'm glad this one's not too long. This must be the 600 feet elevation gain part. A lot of these stone steps. Beautiful view here. I mean, just look at it. It's glorious. Oh, let me get out of the way. Wow. I think this is probably one of the ones with the best views so far. Unfortunately, it's close to the parkway, so you do hear the cars passing by. And that's the Blue Ridge Parkway right down there. It's one of the overlooks. Just incredible views on this hike. And the leaves are starting to turn. It's nice. Not everyone that watches these videos is a hiker, but this is what they call a switchback. Where we go down that way, then turn. Just to keep you from going straight up and downhill, and also helps with the trail erosion. I think it's important to note that this is just a small one, but you don't want to take little shortcuts because that damages the trail further. Kind of goes from cold to warm in open spots like this. I don't know how close we are to Fork Ridge Overlook. Yeah, the views on this hike are amazing. This parkway. Unleashed dog. Unleashed dog owners. This has been another little series of switchbacks. Those are the first people I've seen on the trail. There was a lot of people at the visitor center. I didn't even bother talking to them about the dog thing. I mean, the sign says it. They already know. There are some little stream crossings on this one, but so far they've all been dry. And the guide said even if it was water flowing, you could easily get over it without getting feet wet. It also mentions stone steps going down. There's been a lot of stone steps going down, so I don't know which ones. I guess I'll know it when I see it. I can barely see the parkway through the woods. Getting closer. Chilly? Warm. It's amazing the temperature difference Trail looks a little different through here. This is what I mean about shortcuts on switchbacks. You can see we're starting to wash out some there. I know it's tempting. I remember seeing this fence listed in the guide. I believe we're looking down onto Fork Ridge Overlook. I don't know if there's normally any water flowing down this way, but it's completely dry right now. You can barely hear the water flowing down there. Beautiful. And here we are at Fork Ridge Overlook. Look at those colors. And that's the end of this hike, guys. Except I have to go back now. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Stopped and had lunch here at Fork Ridge Overlook, and I'm gonna head back to the MST, walk back up to Waterrock Knob, and I guess check out the summit area when I get to the top. But this has been certainly one of my favorite hikes so far on this challenge. Not too long, not too short. Beautiful views the whole way. There was not one bit of trash on the trail. And then let me just look at it. Is that an ambulance on the parkway? Yeah, it's gotta be the parkway. The unleashed dog, and later the unleashed dog owners came from that way. But the dog came running up this way, ran all the way up in the woods there, and then back down. Then they got here. It's about 4:30. It's cold in here in the dark side of the mountain. I had to put my hoodie back on. Had to stop a couple of times and snack, keep my blood sugar up. And we're gonna make it. Yeah, it's pretty cold back there, but once you get back out in the sun, it's nice and warm. Just passed the lady that didn't know where the trail came out. Thought she was headed to the summit. Didn't have any water. Wearing short sleeves and leggings, and had a jacket. No light source, no equipment or anything. I hope that's not. I can't tell if that's Fork Ridge Overlook. I think that a couple of week downtime from the what virus. They're taking something out of me. Alright, so the plan is to make it to the summit before sunrise. I mean sunset. Hopefully can make it before sunrise. And they told me at the visitor center that they don't close the gate or freak out if you're parked there, so should be able to catch the sunset. Not to be outdone, is the dude just passed me with nothing but shoes, sweatpants, his cell phone, and a big pair of headphones. That was all they had. But I think he's a local, done the trail many times. I'm like, man, aren't you cold? I'm wearing underlayer, t-shirt, a hoodie, underlayer leggings, pants, and it's still a little chilly in the dark parts, and then when I get into the sun it warms up. Let's see, where were we? Ah, yes, the pit of despair. No, I'm not tired. I just wanted to get a picture of the steps. Right up steps. We're going to rest for a minute before we walk up there. Well, this is where the ambulance was headed. It wasn't me. Well, I made it back. The ambulances, yeah, they were headed here. I talked to the Forest Service ranger, and they said that somebody had just passed out on the way up to the summit here, which is the trail that I'm about to go up. It is an older gentleman, but they've got him on the ambulance and taking him to the hospital, so they just got him down the trail. So I'm gonna head up there now. This has definitely been one of the best hikes in this whole series. Really love the views. There goes the ambulance. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Be safe out there. This is just off the trail on the way up. But that's a big drop off. That's close enough for me. This is where the MSC splits off. But still on the paved summit trail. Still headed up. Still going. I think it's just around the bend, right? Oh, that's what's around the bend. It's making me rethink my trip plans. Put a warning sign down there. That thing ain't no joke. A half mile. I mean, just like 4.5 miles, but still, this is beating me down. I didn't let that paved trail in the beginning fool you. Is this it? Is this the top? I feel like it should be the top. You can see the parkway way down there. Must be something else this way. Well, I made it before sunset. That was the goal, right? I am not walking out on that rock. I think that overlook down there is Fork Ridge Overlook, maybe, where I hiked to earlier. Phew. But we're gonna have a nice sunset right here. I think most everybody else is headed back down before it gets dark. It's beautiful here. Yeah, the hike up was a little tougher than I expected. I think what happened was my blood sugar kept going down, and I had to stop for a snack, and it takes a while for it to come back up. So yeah, that's a bit of a drop. Jordan would not approve of me going any further. Well, after that climb, and then there's not really a clear view of the sunset up here. But the mountains look awesome, and I bet once the colors start changing from that, it'll be incredible. Alright, we might make it back in time, we might not. But it's easier going down than coming up. Except for my knees. Oh! Oh, this is back when I thought it was all paved.